Hello, Rick187 and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 in the Cold War, the Iron Curtain mod, where we are playing as the United Kingdom. And as you can see, the Korean War is raging, and we've reached a turning point where China entered on the side of North Korea and pushed us back all the way from the Yula River right back to the 38th parallel. However, we seem to have stalled out their attack, and we must decide if there's any way we can push back against them and their hordes of infantrymen. On home front, we continue to rebuild after the World War and try and rebalance our economy, while obviously continue to focus on modernising the various elements of our Air Force. So, without any further ado, I will hand you right back over to the live Twitch audio. Okay, we've moved something, I don't know why, but that's fine. The submarine Swift has been researched. Good, so we've got better fighters, we'll get them produced straight away. I would also like, yeah, we should be 1950izing, so our tanks are good, our mechanized are not, our fire support is not. Let's get the 5.5 inch gun Mark II. We can switch out our Swifts for no, Sabre for the Swift. There we go. I got very confused for a minute there. National wage done. We can now print some new export currency. New export currency we printed and pegged with our pound sterling in an attempt to recoup our low reserves and make a surplus. And make a surplus. Apparently I'm the master of the economy. Okay, this seems to be going disturbingly well. Let's see if we can maybe try and push up towards Sakcho. It's going to be pretty slow. It's going to be slow because someone, who will remain nameless, smashed up all the infrastructure. But let's see if we can start to squeeze the Chinese a little bit. Oh! The Yanks are ahead of us. Can't have that. Right, we'll get in position, we'll build up our planning prep, and we'll go from there. Supplies are poor. Cho Man Sik has been executed. We in position? More or less. Let's do a planning prep, although we're being attacked, so that won't actually help. And you know, I'm going to say do this, because once they finish attacking, hopefully we can counter, although there is a lot of them. There was already a Republic of Indonesia. Yeah, I'll not ask. Yeah, this is our big bold. Man, that's a lot of reserves. I mean, they have no org, but that's a lot of reserves. Hopefully we can chew through them, and we are chewing through them. Nice. Okay, this is good. Look, that's liberating territory. Okay, so we have weathered that initial storm. Now we're pushing up. Battle of Ichon is concluded. The 10th Corps, 1st Marine Division and 7th Infantry Division numbering 40,000 strong. Okay. Why are you telling me this now? It's very odd. Good. Soviets are getting close to nuclear armament, and there is a whole DEFCON system. Sorry, that's not DEFCON system. Which we're not part of because we're not nuclear power yet. If we were, we could see. This is just a map of the wars. And last time, as the US, we did unleash a hellstorm of nukes against China, which, you know, I felt a little bit bad about. Then they still kicked our ass, so... It looks like this attack is somewhat petering out, with the 30 Korean division standing here. Frankly insane. MacArthur is being retired. I want to have a quick look at losses here. Korea has lost 300,000. It's not actually much. It's not bad. It's not as one-sided as I thought it was going to be. Okay, lots of things happened. Research done. National focus done. So we can now cap NHS expenditure. This will cap at 5% goods, the NHS cost, and prohibit any debt. Removing the debt mechanic after paying it off. I don't have any debt. Spending on the NHS has gone far enough. The government is forced to levy small charges, such as £1 for prescriptions and £1 for dental care, in order to cap the NHS expenditure. Okay. I don't have NHS debt, but sure. We'll sort out the NHS by not quite making it semi-private, I suppose. Bad weather, air wing experience. Sure, let's go with that. More experienced air wing sounds good. We did get our binary programming language. So there is... oh yeah, that's probably one actually. We would like advanced vacuum tubes to get a supercomputer. There's so many divisions here, it's insane. Oh look, we've got a... pocket. Tasty pocket. That's a lot of divisions. I don't think they're getting out there either. Yeah, there's one dead. Oh, no, we're being held. Okay. Arterial highways, that's pretty chunky, so we can now do more municipal infrastructure, and we will. So we need to look at maybe the balance of our tech. Do I want to keep one? I've still got one on infrastructure. Maybe we keep one infrastructure. One on nukes, because awesome. One on army stuff. One on electronics. Do I want more on army stuff? Because all this we need to do. I haven't got the L1A one. That would be good. Let's get that. Which then means I should start trying to actually build it. Yeesh. Okay. Why is Asmara getting damaged? So we're starting to build these things. These do take a little bit of time. I'm going to bin the 2 office sparks actually, because I would rather build municipal infrastructure everywhere. So I can go around and click, which I think I'm going to do, because if I don't, I'm also going to build them in all these overseas places. I'm not really interested in doing. Boop, 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 boop. We haven't done Isle of Man. That's fine. Ah, Pharaohs. Okay, we have the political power to get the investment in England. Wherever that may be. Here. 500 billion. So we need 250 billion in loans, which we shall take from somewhere. Investment, that's not what I'm interested in. This one. Who can give me 250 billion? We go for US or we go for IMF? You're a lot cheaper. That balances out, leaves us 6 billion left. Fine. And eventually we'll pay it off. What's this? We don't do that one because we've got atomic weapons theory. We could spend a bunch of money to get... It just gives me fission weapons. Oh, okay. So we can kind of get ahead by borrowing money. So how much would that save me? This one, and really we can get up to here. Okay. Let's do that. Let's take... Presumably we can't do this one on now. No, we can do this one now. 500 days. That's as long as the... And there's the... But let's borrow from the US. That's going to take as long as the research. It does free up a research slot, I suppose. Interesting. Okay, so let's not do fission weapons. We'll do the engine tech then. We need magnetic core memory, which we can absolutely do if we're not doing already. Sure. Maybe we'll save up the money and do the other way of spending money for research. Okay, how is our attack going? Going okay, but there's rather a lot of them. At this rate, our org will run out before they run out of bodies. We are tying up a lot of units. That pocket's been closed. Oh. Did we win? We won! Nice. I think the next job will be trying to secure these 2 ports. But I suspect a whole bunch of rebuilding is going to need to be done. You guys are okay. You don't have any planning prep though, so I might let you chill for a bit and build that up. Then we'll go for another push. Might be a South Korean victory, that's cool. Right. Who are you fighting? Fighting my protectorate, but I am not at war with you. The Malayan National Liberation Army. Okay. There we go, we've capped NHS expenditure. We've also finished urban planning. Good for us. Now we could do some more of a second administration, but I do want to look at some of the political stuff. Some of this would also be quite nice. Oh, we can also do some of this actually. That's interesting. And BBC stuff, Commonwealth things. No, let's do German stuff. Why not? We'll sort out help out West Germany. Post-war reparations to allies will be changed by the implementation of a London Agreement on the German external debts, which will cover loans from the previous Dawes Plan and Marshall Plans, which result in Germany paying approximately 765 million marks per year. Sort yourselves out. Okay, urban planning has been completed, which was faster infrastructure construction, which is nice. Quicker power plants, which you won't necessarily need. This increases income by 15% from our food places, so that's probably a good one to get. And oh my god, we never added that. Such an idiot. Well, it's done now. Right, have we got planning prep? No. The supply is terrible and we're under a lot of attacks. Now we'll staff office plan though. Try and build up whatever we can. Oh, and I promise our friends keep attacking. Maybe we just don't go planning prep. Maybe we just push. Let's move ourselves over. Hang on. Let's try and position ourselves. Let's secure these. Oh well, one big tile. That's why. Secure these 2 ports, and if we can get that done, we can maybe try and drive in behind Pyongyang and isolate it. That might be funzos. Try and knock out all these dudes. We shall see. Right now, our units are going in the wrong direction. Are you off to, my man? Nowhere. Yeah, supply could be a bit of an issue here. Repairs look okay. Might just be volume of forces that's causing this problem. I definitely don't want to be over all this. Okay, we've restructured the German debt. We can do MI6 expansion or increase MI5 funds. Oh, and there's our H-bomb stuff. Right. Due to threats posed by Cold War, must expand our national security funding. That seems like a sensible thing to do. Defense going okay, attacks not so much. Maybe just chill for a little bit. Yeah, again, defense is holding. Again, I don't want you guys spread out all along this line. This is an absolute meat grinder. I'd love to get these ports though. Okay, that's looking alright. Right, we can now get a supercomputer, which will give us 3% research speed if I don't madly click all over the place. Oh my god, right, come on. Right. Computer's 500x kilo scale computer. 500 times, presumably. Soviet Union is accused of deporting thousands of Jehovah's Witnesses. Naughty Soviets. I get why this is difficult because it's being attacked on so many sides. Again, you guys have lost the tile, but I don't want to defend it. And you've taken it back. And I get it. It's not bad AI behaviour to make sure you're defending the whole line. Because usually that's what you want. In this case, I don't. Hey, Clintine4, thanks to follow. Okay, we got Manticore memory, which is good. We don't really need this, it just unlocks further things. That would be nice. Actually, I don't know how many office parks I've got, but we were wanting a plane, the Venom, which needed the memory. So let's get that. Venom FB1. Doctrine, man, we're tuned through his air stuff. Air accidents. Oh, ground support and stuff is useful. I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle with this though. Alright, we need to move this front line. I'm not sure I've got the oomph to do so, but we'll give it a go. In this direction. Right, we increased MI5 funds, we've got the 5.5 inch Mark II gun, let's expand MI6 as well. Due to threats posed by the Cold War, we must expand our foreign security funding. Sweet. Now this stuff's... Oh, we already have that. Okay. We could get better anti-tank, we could get better AA. Can we get... Okay, we're good for a tank. Get better mechanized. We are using a lot of that. An improved early IFB. We shall improve our towed artillery to that one. And I suspect this attack is going to go absolutely nowhere. We might be able to get a counter on here, we shall see. Oof. Or not. I wonder if we can... yeah, let's go down to just that one tile. I mean, this isn't working because there's only one of us, but if we get all our forces there, we might be able to get enough of an oomph to push out. Okay, we are no longer receiving reparations. Be good to secure this tile so this port isn't constantly getting attacked as well, which will improve the... Actually, it might not change the supply infrastructure because presumably it's all coming over rail. You guys are in position, although you are under attack, as ever. Happily defending, though. What I'm going to do is... Rian has been Stalinized. I'm going to pass through, that's fine. Is change what we're doing here. Let's go just for the port. You get a chance, take it. Okay, good. The Croat Crusaders on the way of something else which is demised. Yes, these 11 we're also being attacked while we're attacking, so that's impacting our ability to fight. They have so many divisions, it hurts. Oh, visual bugs. It might actually be my monitor rather than the game. Got one line of pixels out. I don't know if that's coming through or not. That's interesting. I'll just deal with it for just now. It's just easy enough. Turn it on, off and on again. It usually sorts it out. That's why I've been getting a funny line down the middle of some of my text. Okay, let's sign a treaty with Japan. With the Japanese Peace Treaty Act of 1951, we finally complete with peace with Japan. Well, seems like the right timing for it. Right, you guys didn't get very far, so just chill. Actually quite good if you guys come back here, you can regain some of your org. Love to try and knock these guys out the tile, out the port. There appears to be no respite. I think you could come in here and maybe try and punch into there, but I suspect they've just got so many bodies floating around. It's almost impossible. I'm interested to see the losses now, because surely they must take huge loss of these constant attackings. Yeah, there you go. We're now at 2-1 losses. Although it's not showing our losses and other bits and pieces. But still, that's less than 1% of their entire manpower pool, so what do they care? Short answer, they don't. Alright, we'll leave that be for a little bit. I don't think anything particularly interesting is going to happen very anytime soon. Let's keep up speed, finish our peace with Japan, and then decide if we want to go with our next couple of steps. More doctrines, more air, presumably. What have we got? Recon, plane, naval. I don't have any interdictors. Multi-role defense, that would be good. Arthur has declined to campaign. Right, we sign a peace treaty with Japan. Lovely. Let's grab some of this backfill stuff. Push for West German admission to the Council of Europe. And then... it's 1954 stuff. We need fish and weapons for that. So maybe we don't need to... yeah, 53. Okay, don't need to push that stuff quite so hard. We could move down here and get... we can improve the Halland as a manufacturer. Maybe we can look to pick him up. Rearmament plan. Not really building anything. We could come finish this stuff off, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Representation of the People Act 1951. Oh, it's been updated. Okay. I stand corrected. Representation of the People Act 1951 previous electoral law, but also made some changes to administration. The principal change was to provide for the conduct of future reviews of parliamentary boundaries by the Permanent Parliamentary Boundary Commission. The Act also abolished the terms parliamentary borough and parliamentary county, abolished the university constituencies, even, and removed the requirement of the City of London to form its own constituency. So that's a little bit of gerrymandering. Hey, the L1A1, we do want to build that, but I don't know if we have any factories. To be perfectly honest, what can we turn off? Turn off the autocannon. Got a little bit of surplus. We have a lot of... actually, let's turn you off. Until we get a new model and we'll turn you back on again. Okay, that'll do it for just now. Are we building a few more? Mind blank. Construction. Okay, we still have 3 more on the go. We're just about done. Parliamentary Act. Parliamentary Act is an act of Parliament of the United Kingdom introduced the power of the House of Lords to delay certain types of legislation. Okay. I don't think that, so, yeah, for any non-UC people, let me pick something here and we'll move on. We can get special forces stuff. Maybe we want to move to... The anti-tank wouldn't hurt, but we could also look at some of the support companies. I don't know if there's much advantage going with trucks. I'll hold off, but let's improve our support companies, including things like, yeah, better recon seems good. We wanted to think about picking up the Haviland. Where are you? Here. Interceptors and interdictors. But we're going to make it better, apparently. I'll roll with it, see what happens. 3 dockyards. We built our 8 submarines. Good for us. I don't really have anything particularly new to build. We could build some of these Vanguard class, actually. Ah! You do need the engine bits. Show me. Can I just make a boat? Okay. Alright, okay, now I do get to just build my own boat here. Okay, it doesn't work how I thought it did. Let's get some screens, eh? With some AA, some light armament. No, we'll not go anti-subs. This seems okay. I want radar? Oh, I just want a searchy one. Sonar, no, we don't want sonar. Anti-air gun laying radar, no, continuous wave, that's the one we want. Anti-air radar there. I mean, might as well get sonar, I suppose. It's all about just scooting about and finding people. Ooh. Do I want it to be anti... No, I don't want it. Do I want anti-submarine cruisers? No. So just a couple of light attack. Anything else? Maybe a couple of AA, a couple of light guns. Maybe one more light gun. Well, actually, you're better off making them better, as good as you can, because it's not about quantity. It's all about quality. Pyrophoric flares. Sure. countermeasures. That seems good. Alright, let's go for this. Let's build... I'll probably have them going around in pairs. So let's say 12 of them? Sure. In fact, let's drop you down and we'll build 3 lines of 4. And then we can have some screens all over the place. Awesome. Okay, cool. Not that I am ever sure we're going to get to use them in a fight, but there we go. What are you guys up to? Planning purpose full. You guys look okay. Can you attack? Oh, Pyongyang's gone. Turn your back for a minute. Pyongyang falls. Okay, we're pushing hard. We are knocking some of them out. We need the reinforcements. Pull down a little bit so you can see what's going on. Our planes are definitely doing better. Parliament Act has been done. Let's do the Legal Aid and Advice Act. Extend state help for those unable to pay. And we've finally gone green. I was talking about the House of Lords. Yes, so for anyone not familiar, we have the House of Commons, which just does fairly generic passing of laws in terms that there are MPs voted for it by constituents, and then you get a vote in for a lot of things. It's just the majority passes it. There's certain special cases which I don't know enough about off the top of my head. We need more than that. However, once it's been through Commons, it has to go to the Lords for approval, and these guys are not elected, and they can decline to approve it and send it back to the Commons. They can't kill it, but they can send it back to Commons for another review and vote. But if it gets to them 3 times, they've got to sign it off and send it as a law. So they can delay stuff and query stuff, but they can't outright prevent stuff from happening. They are all parts of our checks and balances and nonsense. Free military factories. In my economy. I need more mechs. I need so many more mechs. And support equipment. Let's get more support equipment on the go. And more tanks. And more everything. I'm only fighting with 5 units. How can I have such a deficit? Ridiculous. Oh, needed for upgrades. Need for reinforcement. Needed for upgrades. Okay. Okay, that's mainly upgrades. Fine. Oh yeah, because we'd get a newer version. Alright, okay. I can set corrected. More free military factories. Is there anything we are not producing? APCs? Are we doing APCs? Which would be... don't know. I would assume it's that one. My half track. Yeah, that's fine. We are doing them. We're just bad. We knew that. Support equipment is bad. Direct fire gun is bad. Anything else is fine. So really, it's just APCs and support equipment. And actually, tanks we can probably dial back on if we need to. Well, we are hemorrhaging these guys, and we're hemorrhaging support equipment. So let's beef you up to say 4. Let's try and get a couple more here, and let's dial you down to 1. And I still don't have enough factories for all that. We're going to do it. That's what we're going to do. Material designer? Artillery? Weapons? Order right. Let's go weapons. How you guys getting on? We're winning. We've come down to 7 units. Burma condemns North Korean aggression. Interesting, because they align themselves with the Reds. Chiletes have been done, so it's more income. You get income from longshores, efficient air freight. This is actually quite useful. Better production cap and production retention, so it'll make our factories a little bit more productive. We might need to get our 3rd Mechanized and our London Brigade back in the fight here, but we've chewed through them. We are down to 7. Plague Act done. Let us do... Oh, Venom, nice. National Parks and Access to Countryside Act. National Parks and Access to Countryside Act created National Parks Commission, which provided the framework for national parks and areas of outstanding national beauty in England, Wales, and also addressed public rights of way and access to open land. It was passed by all party support. I do like our right of way in the UK. It is nice to be able to go anywhere. I should probably improve my carrier stuff at some point, but it's a little bit secondary. Considering we're in a fight right now, we probably want to do stuff which is more impactful. We are using a strategic airplane, so maybe I do want to grab the Valiant B1. More range. More strategic bombing. Yeah, okay, fine. We're going to commit to it, might as well commit to it properly, eh? It's going, but yeah, they've reinforced. Okay. We need help from when this tile goes, if this tile goes. So many Chinese people. I need a drink of water. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I'm gonna fill my cup. Alright, I'm usually more prepared than that and have a bottle, but best laid plans. Okay. States broadcaster. Okay, now that tile has fallen, hopefully it'll open up a second angle. Heavy mechanized. Lovely. This just gives me... Hang on. So these are specific units. This is just an increase in soft and hard attack. Please, I would like a Humber Pig. That's cool. So are we now... Where's my mechanized? There. Then this seems different. Heavy mechanized versus a different kind of mechanized. Hold up. Let's look at... Where were they? Third division. Mechanized infantry. If we, I mean, just out of interest, could we go... Yeah, heavy mechanized infantry is a different thing. Okay. One thing I would like to add to you, though, is like heavy artillery support. Throw in some special forces. Just give it a whole bunch of nice bonuses. Sure, have some support special forces, and then so we've got heavy artillery, we've got air-to-air cannon, so it's any of your anti-tank or it's just artillery. Let's go... Well, we're just shooting through men, so let's do that. Okay. Oh, you've become special forces now. Such good modifiers. I don't know, we'll try it this way. Well, that's only like one of my units because I'm using a million different templates. 2nd Division, 7th Armoured, 12 Tank Regiment. I should probably tweak them all. Hey, we finally got some support. We'll take that port. Good. I actually get peace in Korea here. This is awesome. Right, again, we can increase our spending. Which might be worth it to... It's going to cost us like 9 billion a month, which we can afford to go more research, more construction. I like that. Assign divisions. Congratulations, dudes. You took like years to get fulfilled, but fine. I get that we were busy doing stuff. It's also... I'm like many hours in, but I should probably move my head over. The access to parks is done. We shall do establish rent controls. With the passing of several acts to limit the growing rents, we're starting to see some results. Rosenberg's ability or guilty being Soviet agents. On observers are done. Sappers, military police. What have we got? So mechanized vehicles. I think that's one we're using in some of them. Nope, can't do that because we don't have the Humber Pig yet. Interesting. Alright, we'll just grab these guys. No, we won't. Okay. Okay, there's limits there on what you need to for your support companies. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Makes sense. What I can't get behind is how poorly we're performing here. I want the port, my man. I just want the port. British, I like ports. There's just 10 infantry division we have to chew through. Oh, oh. They have air superiority, but they do have air support. Hey, supercomputer. That's nice. Transistor radio. We don't have any helicopter stuff. We now get this? Alright, let's do that. Experimental nuclear engines. Some assassinations. What now? A request for King. Attlee has called a snap election to solidify the Labour government, which currently holds a shaky majority. Will this act that Attlee expects, give him an overruling majority, or will it backfire entirely? Oh no, we're still Conservatives. Churchill and Conservatives. Possibly it's the right road for Britain. Okay. So that's here. Public service cuts, strong in the building industry. Fine. Okay. More political stuff. Sure. Not finished his second second stuff yet. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I feel you end up sometimes in this mod like doing focuses in really weird orders and beyond the point where they seem to make a lot of sense. That's fine. It looks like we've finally taken that port. Huzzah! So let us now have an operational pause. And let's spearhead there. Good luck if we can get through that. Okay, let's do this stuff then. Rearmament plan. Parts construction speed gives a massive boost to naval, military stuff. Where do we sit? That's not a great time for this. That's not a great time for this. Well, let's ignore that then. Let's do the BBC. The BBC is a national broadcaster of the UK and is established under a royal charter, making it state-owned. BBC's budget for radio and television programme must be increased via television licence. Right, get stuck in, lads. I wonder if we can start trying to do some, like, overruns. There's probably too many of them, but you never know. I don't know how quick our tanks and things are either. I would like to try and split this front. Okay, the answer is, unsurprisingly, there's a lot of them. And on that bombshell, we are going to end this episode here. So it does look like we have made the breakthrough in North Korea, albeit a very slow and churny one, but China and Korea seem to be on the back foot. So I think it's now a question of when, rather than if, we secure complete victory in Korea. A little bit ahistorical, but it's always nice to win. We remain on top of matters on the home front, with the economy seemingly doing well, civilian economy humming along nicely, although we do constantly get inflation ticks as the UK up until the end of the 60s, so it's something I'm going to have to pay attention on, and one which I keep forgetting about, otherwise it could come to bite us in the rear. But for now, things seem positive. Whether it stays that way, well, you'll have to join us for the next one to find out. As ever, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you then. Cheerio.